Girl, I got to tell ya. Baby, got to tell you right now. Well, I got to keep on trucking. And I gotta stop for none and not nothing. But girl, I got to tell you something. When I'm on the road and I'm feeling unstoppable, when I get in the...
My name is Christian Breeden, and I am a sculptor and a songwriter and a little bit of a performer. Part-time carpenter's assistant, crackpot shady tree mechanic. I miss propaganda researcher, mad scientist.
Baby, how you doing? How you doing? I don't want no pop and I don't want no rock and roll. I just want to take you for a country stroll. And I know it's said that we should take it.
What are you doing? Cutting out a logo. Ready to wear an American dumpster into this trash can.
Cousin, and it looks like you're the one.
I grew up in an art studio, and so I kind of grew up around a lot of different tools in a shop that covered many medium. And lately, I've gotten really into welding over the last few years, and it fuels a lot of thought. When you're welding, ideas kind of propagate in your mind, and so I think that even a lot of songs that aren't about welding might have been written partially during my other creative process, you know.
Here we are now, on the edge of a new millennium, storming the horizon, just as all the fires are growing dim.
I was very lucky to be born in a place where you were kind of encouraged to follow crazy ideas and make them turn into reality. It got a little weird during the socialization phase of my life. Going to public school was a little bit of a culture shock because life was a lot different out here for me before it was time to go out into the general population. I just always loved the feel of drums and bass and electricity and the power of getting to be on stage in front of a crowd of people and show them a good time and move them and maybe hopefully make them think a little bit.
'Cause now I'm as blue as the sky at dusk, blue as the sea, as the reef.
Steve, what are you doing in the dumpster?
I'm trying to get chicken bones out of here so I can gnaw on them.
Is that how American Dumpster survives?
That's it. This is our dumpster here.
You're getting bottle caps out of the dumpster?
Out of the dumpster.
Well, we weren't supposed to throw them in there in the first place. These are for Randy.
Let me see them.
I've got 4 so far. How many fingers does she have?
Now what? Just like a portrait or something?
I could sign on to grab the Bering Sea.
That was my concern, was juggling between paying homage and referencing as many different styles, you know, that are just everywhere in the pop cultural mix these days. You know, the balance between exploring that stuff but not being redundant or overtly cliche, you know, trying to be camp without being too cheesy.
I'm a rebel, I am you.
From the shots. 3, 4.
Yeah, put the rest of the tune in front of it, that'll be very nice.
That's cool.
It
I like
is.
that.
It was intensely rewarding. It was the most involved recording project I've ever been in.
It's fading in and out, it's a problem.
All right, I'm gonna play something smooth.
Here we go. Day 5, hump day. Friday. 10 days into, 5 days into a 10-day process.
How's it going?
Well, so far so good. My guitar's in tune. And I found that being in the studio, being in the control room and in the main room, the time and space you spend there, kind of like focusing on music and concentrating so hard for such a prolonged period of time, day after day, it can reprogram your brain. In the room with all the live mics in the room, I think it could be really cool color. Like, it's not like you're gonna get a woo-hoo wrong. It can make you listen to the world and make you listen to people around you in a way that that it's kind of easy to lose track of. So it was very mentally stimulating for me.
Come down on me around and gone. Well, it ain't no late for Sunday on the road to fame and fortune, baby, baby. I want to thank y'all for coming down here this morning. Coming down into the Church of Infinite Possibility. We try to matter, hold your head high and Watson, can you hear me? Charlottesville has always been a small town, despite being the home of Jefferson's University and fairly well-populated stop on the C&O Railroad. Are you ready now, you tawdry little town? 'Cause rumors and lies abound in a tawdry little town.
But I think there are a lot of places like that. I think that all across the country you've got social circles and a lot of backspeak, and you have to come out on top of people's, you have to separate the reality of who you are from the image that you might have in society. Because it's always changing, and you can't be stifled by people's perception of you.
It was made by a collective last night, including everybody except
Mostly Christian.
for... Yeah, the collective included everybody except myself.
Christian was hard at work on that
with
thing.
dumpster drawers. Should I show them those too?
Sure.
No.
Should I?
Yeah.
This is also just to show some of the merchandise that we have
What we'll
available.
be making tonight.
American Dumpster.
American Dumpster bras.
And this year has been one where I've really focused on trying to get an album recorded. The concept being that it's an accessible piece of a bigger picture. And I don't know, I don't know if I'll ever be able to put on the kind of show that I dream of. Get all the pieces together. I love the sets and the stages and the costumes and the cast of characters and all of that. And it's always this fine balance when you're going around and playing little venues.
Some changes makes it come undone.
I hope it'll turn into something that is really like nothing you've ever seen before. I want to show the people something strange and beautiful.